I think that my fitness journey has been going really well so far. I can definitely tell a difference from when I first started the Fit by 40 challenge to today's workout. Today's workout, I was pretty skeptical that I could even do some of the things that Nicki was suggesting me do, and I did them all. So I was really proud of that. I was really hoping that my weigh-in would go as well as it went today. Nicki had set our weight loss goal for 3 pounds for the week, and I was pretty certain I would make that 3 pounds, but I actually lost 10 pounds.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was really happy it went quite that well, but I was pretty sure that it would be okay.
It's been really cool working with April. She is I would say a quiet storm, Miss April. She's a very hard worker. I get the pleasure of working with April in a business sense, as well as working with her in this fitness thing, right, in the health and fitness journey. So just from our business relationship, I knew she was a hard worker. I saw it in what we have together business-wise. And so I just had a great feeling that it would come across in her personal journey with this health and fitness thing, right? And my hunch was right. You gotta stay in that. Stay in that. Hold right there. Hold right there.
Yeah.
Don't fall off. Come on, Addie. Keep pushing. You got it. Good work. Good work. Yes. Miss Danielle. Lights, camera, action. Hype. Yes. Miss Danielle is our hype for this series here. She is always excited about anything we bring up to do. Always excited, ready to go. She is great at mentally preparing herself to do whatever. And that's one thing I do love about her, is that she never starts anything with a defeated attitude. You know, I can tell her, okay, we're gonna backflip 5 times, do 2 jumping jacks, and she go, I got it, we can do it.
But I just feel anybody that's starting on the exercise journey, I just suggest, one, take it one step at a time, kind of know your body and listen to it, and just don't give up. As long as you try and you consistently do it, the work will happen, because none of us got overweight overnight. And so nothing worth having is going to happen overnight. And everything that you do that really counts, you have to do it. I mean, somebody cannot take my spiritual journey with God for me. I have to read my own Bible. Someone else cannot. I can't look at the lady next to me exercising real hard and expect my body to change. I have to do it. In order for me to get all the education and grow and learn, I have to do my homework. I have to go reach for these things. I have to do it. And so everything worth having, you have to do it. And just, oh, I have a lot of stuff to say. I didn't know. Anything you do, your own personal self, it builds you. And people don't know why you're okay or why you're beautiful or why you're happy. But it's the moments by yourself that makes everything else better. And so, as long as we kind of persist, it's going to be okay.
It is those personal moments, because we could come together and we can just fake the fun for those moments that we're all together and that we're on camera and things like that. But it is those times when we're alone, when we're like, if I'm here, I'm going to get that piece of candy, you know. Yeah. It's like, it is those moments. And
Nobody will know.
Triumphs.
Nobody will know if I...
Which is the biggest thing. When I first started Fit by 40, I was in between jobs. I had been unemployed since about January of the year, so coming to Nicki on Tuesdays and Saturdays was easy. Getting in my workouts in 5 or 6 days a week was easy because I had the time. I had nothing but time. But I started a job that is consuming a lot of my time. It's very long hours. On average, I'm at the job site at least 14 hours a day. Right now it's about, last week I worked 6 days in a row. You know, out of 11 days I worked 9. I mean, just to give you an example of how many days I work. I mean, I basically live there, and 14 hours a day is just, and I work overnight on top of that. So it's just been very difficult. I've never worked overnight, and I'm having an extremely tough time transitioning into those hours, on how to manage my day life with those hours. Even things such as food. I mean, you think because, you eat these 3 meals a day, but when you think about you're sleeping the majority of the day, like I get home, I'll eat something. On my way out the door, I'll try to grab something to eat. And then I won't eat till maybe like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So trying to figure out what meal I'm supposed to eat at those times has been a struggle.
I would say Addie would, although she's very determined, she is a huge caregiver. She has a large family, and a lot of things I believe pull at Addie, and it's very hard. And I'm not to say that things don't pull on the other ladies as well, but just looking at this particular walk, a lot of things pull at her to where she may put herself a little bit more to the back burner as far as focusing in on this health and fitness journey, this walk that she wants to take. And having said that, I would say to Addie is to just remember that since you are this giver to your family in so many, she wears lots of hats, right? A lot of hats. And so you can't wear all those hats if you don't take care of yourself. So, it's just that catch-22 thing. You've got to stay in the work, because the work that you're going to stay in is going to allow you to continue to be this awesome caregiver that you are.
The world be fighting me, yeah, the world be fighting me. Constantly black in my eyes, but I got the wind beneath me, yeah, the wind beneath me. I spread my wings and I'll fly. I heard there was heavens up in that sky. I wonder if the taxiderm when I die. Bigger as my back's against the wall, backed against the wall, verse to verse, trying that.
Fit by 40 was awesome in my mind, in my head. But then to put it out there and see what people received, and how they received it, that was the challenge for me. Was I ready for it to be a flop, if it was going to be a flop? Am I ready for it to soar? Or it was just that unknown territory, not knowing where it was going to go was so scary to me. So I think so far so good.
Until the morning, then I woke up to pray. My reflection in the mirror says we're all the same. So who am I to judge?